Why does the feeling of loneliness persist, even when you are surrounded by people who claim to care for you? Today, we will discover how loneliness is actually a gentle signal that you have drifted too far from the source of your own vitality. It is a pleasure to meet you. You speak of loneliness as if it were a shadow that refuses to retreat, regardless of how brightly the external world shines. You wonder why this quiet ache persists, even when you are surrounded by people or busy with the demands of life. Let us sit for a moment and look at this not as a psychological defect, but as a leak in your vessel. You see, most people believe that vitality, the very essence that makes your eyes clear, your posture steady, and your presence magnetic, is something replenished by the world outside. They chase social validation, sensory pleasures, or constant productivity, thinking that by gathering these things, they will feel full. But this is like trying to pour water into a cracked jar. The reason your loneliness persists is that you are searching for a sense of completion in things that are inherently temporary, while your own inner reservoir remains untapped and neglected. When you feel disconnected, it is not because you are alone. It is because you have become a stranger to your own rhythm. You are living in a state of constant dispersion. Your focus is constantly pulled toward the demands of screens, the expectations of others, and the noise of a world that thrives on your distraction. When you spend all your time projecting your awareness outward, you lose the ability to anchor yourself within. An empty vessel will always feel a cold draft, and that draft is what you name loneliness. To become someone whose eyes remain bright and whose presence carries weight, even as the years pass, you must learn the art of gathering inward. Consider the stillness of a deep lake. It does not need to chase the moonlight to be beautiful. It simply waits, undisturbed, and the moonlight finds it naturally. You, too, must develop this quality of presence. The people you find truly captivating, those who seem to possess a quiet, unshakable gravity, are not those who seek attention, but those who are entirely occupied by their own core. They do not leak their energy into trivial anxieties or empty conversations. They maintain a firm boundary around their inner peace. How do you do this? First, stop the frantic expenditure of your internal resources. Every time you react impulsively to a stressful notification, every time you compromise your values to fit into a group, and every time you worry about the past or the future, you are draining your life force. You are bleeding out your alertness. To preserve your vitality, you must practice the economy of your attention. Spend your mental energy only on what is essential. When you speak, speak with intention. When you rest, truly rest, without the background hum of an unfinished to-do list. Second, cultivate a relationship with your own physical body. Your vitality is anchored in how you move through the world. If you slouch, if your breath is shallow, if you are constantly rushing, your mind will mirror that chaos. Develop a daily ritual where you simply return to the feeling of your weight upon the earth. Feel your breath as it moves into the deepest part of your abdomen, grounding you. This is not about a grand technique. It is about the simple act of coming home to yourself multiple times a day. When you are firmly settled within your own skin, the frantic need for others to fill your void dissipates. Third, understand that presence is the ultimate aesthetic. Beauty is not a matter of complexion or trend. It is the manifestation of a soul that is well tended. A person who is self-contained radiates a specific kind of warmth. When you are no longer hungry for the world's approval, The world naturally gravitates toward you because you are a stable source of light. You become the shore, not the tossing wave. Loneliness is merely the signal that you have drifted too far from your center. Do not try to fill it with more noise. Instead, stop the outflow. Protect your focus, honor your physical stillness, and learn to enjoy the company of your own consciousness. When you are truly full within, you will find that you no longer wait for the world to complete you. You will move through life with a calm intensity, and people will notice that your eyes do not merely look, they see. Go now and practice this. Today, whenever you feel that prick of loneliness, do not reach for a distraction. Instead, breathe into the center of your body, straighten your spine, and recognize that you are a complete, self-sustaining force. That is where your vitality resides. That is where your true power begins.